Okay, so I'm in for the Leo love reading for the winter season of 2020. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start off with a color card to kind of get an overall energy. I'll read from the book here. We got Plum, overcoming your challenges. So we may be at this kind of a point here. Yeah, this is not doing any good at this point. Plum, kind of, I don't know if that's a hallway. It's supposed to be like a hallway or something here. This is really not helping at this point. Anyway, 41 Plum. I'll read what they got here and then I'll go off my instinct. Overcome your challenges. So Plum is a color of devotion, dedication, and commitment that connects you to your heart and your life purpose. Creating deep bonds in friendships and relationships. It also assists you to stay strong through hardships and difficult situations. Plum is a color of deep inner strength and faith. Use plum rays to overcome challenges and discover your life's purpose. So that's pretty. They're only pointing in one direction here, is basically overcoming some challenges in a love direction here is really what I'm getting. So, start with the infinity cards. I have a pyramid spread and we work our way down. Here we go. First card. Guidance. We may be feeling like we need some guidance at this time, having to do with personal relationships. Sense they're giving me is we're kind of at a precipice here. It's out of our depths. That's what they said. Next card. 9 of Wands or Canes or whatever. This card is, to me, again, I'm not traditional with the cards. I throw the rule book away. This one here, they make great use of a scenario there's nothing related to in the book. Now, unique is the fact that these two are kissing and maybe they're trying to do it on the sly, but someone has caught them and it may even be a child or someone of innocence here. Feeling like this scenario is just in the mix here. Somewhere we're dealing with that. Either we got exposed to something like this, or maybe we're dealing with a child that saw something like this and we got wind of it, this kind of thing. Next card. King of Cups. This man is loyal and true. He is very devoted, heart-centered, and caring and affectionate. Are we the person that's getting all this attention and being seen by someone else? I don't know. There's a scenario here. The kings usually are married and coupled. This guy in the 9 here of Wands is the sense that it might be somebody else's partner. So we'll carry on to the next card here. We have 21, and that's completing cycles here. They're in the library, the world, right? The globe, completing things and putting an end. So we may be putting an end to a marriage here that we've had for a while, or maybe putting an end to an affair that we've had kept on the down low, but somebody got wind. Maybe the end of it because someone discovered it. I don't know. Something here has been exposed and someone here is trying to be loyal. So nonetheless, there is an ending that needs to happen because of all of this energy that's sitting there. So that's at the head of the pyramid. We'll see if we can decipher it a little more accurately as we go down. First card, transformation. Yeah. If we're in a relationship here, something needs to give. Like, again, I'm getting 2 scenarios that are kind of unrelated, meaning the energy, it's not the same energy. These 2 dudes are not the same dudes, but they're attached to us in some way. Someone here is going out on the sly, like kind of keeping things on the down low. And again, this might be a dating scenario, and this guy is married and very caring and devoted to his wife. So what's the deal here? Are you the woman that's going out? Or you could be a male that's going out but have a devoted husband, this kind of thing. Okay, So transformation here needs to happen in some kind of way, because if we have that, it sets off an imbalance. Next card we get is the Page of Swords, and he's about seeking knowledge, curiosity in a certain direction. He's trying to illuminate things here, trying to get to the bottom of things. I feel like maybe we could either have rumors of an affair, or people kind of going out on the slide, but we may not have maybe speculation, right? It may have people rumoring or gossiping about things, and we don't know if it's completely true, but there's something we need guidance on, right? We need to get a map to what's going on here. So I feel like we're trying to do that on our own. We're trying to get answers here so things can change, so we can change things. Next is the Wheel. Now, I always say this to mean is changing things in the bedroom, because these red cards are about intimacy. And when we have the Fate card there, it means, well, if we had a cycle where we were intimate quite a bit, then things may be starting to slow down. Or if we have it the opposite way, it'll start to speed up, this kind of thing. First sign of an affair, right, is the lack of sex and then going somewhere else to get it, and then not wanting it at home. This is the feeling I get. So we're seeking. There was a change in our intimacy, is the sense they're giving me, and we just never maybe paid it the attention that it deserved until it was too late, this kind of thing. Next card we have is 11. My brain is not with me, so I'm just going to go to the book here, and then I'll expand. Yeah, this is the Strength card. So courage and passion. So someone here it's courage in a lot of different ways here. Someone may have had the courage to step out on things, or an indiscretion, okay? And because of this, it has changed the fate of the relationship. And there's curiosity as to where that comes from, what's transforming here. I feel like the transformation happened before this person stepped out, whether it's you or your partner. Somebody, again, I feel like this is really underground. I feel there's a lot of suspicion. I feel there's a lot of speculation, but I don't feel anybody, well, no, because this card here gives someone seen something. And that is valid. Like, they're not lying. This kid's not going to lie. They're saying, look, I saw, what's his name? Kesson. It's not a lie, but we haven't seen it for ourselves, is the sense I'm getting. Is this maybe the Leo here, looking outward for proof? I got to see it myself. I don't believe it. But it's almost like it's faded in this relationship, and there's courage and strength to go forward to see more, basically. Because it's the sense they're giving me is we're going to find the proof we need here eventually. So that's the path I feel. The next card here we have is the single male. So we have somebody here that's a single male. You could be a single male Leo going outward. And maybe if you're the single male, then obviously the other person is either otherwise engaged or attached somehow. So that's being highlighted. Next card is 8, the Sarcophagus, and this is about deep sorrow and regret. So we may have a man here who took advantage of a situation here with someone who was taken, and now they're regretting that to the degree someone caught us, right? We weren't careful. But I don't feel it was planned. I don't feel it was planned. I feel it was spontaneous, just in the moment, and it was fated, really. I mean, it was fated to happen. So you can't mess with that. It just does. And no matter how much you beat yourself up about it, it still is what it is, right? So, sorry, my eyes are bugging me. Next card here Queen of Pentacles. This may be the person here we're dealing with. Now, this could be an earth sign. Could be, who it is, it doesn't matter. But there's an energy here of, not that it doesn't matter, but there's an energy here of putting someone at our feet, not wanting to invest in them in the bedroom, not wanting to be intimate. Now, if we're discovering things like this could put one off for sure. And it could also make the man want to go if, we're not getting the attention in the bedroom. So this is kind of the scenario here. It's not tending to a partner here to a degree that it creates havoc. And the next card is 13 of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. And she is putting a boundary down, this woman. And usually what I get with this card is no sex until the truth comes to light here. And it's interesting because it may be somewhat an advancement of this, because we may not have known. Because I'm getting a sense this is before the affair or whatever happened, and this is after. Because before, we weren't feeling it for our partner. Maybe they felt that as well. And we may have been doing this as an instinct, as a result of an instinct that we felt something was going on, but we didn't want to face. So we stopped being intimate with the partner or slowed it down significantly. Now it's at a point where we're drawing a line here. I feel it's a definite line in the sand or in the bed sheets anyway. No more. Something has to be dealt with here. So that's what I'm getting. Like, either we got to get the truth. Yeah, it's the truth we're after here. The Queen of Swords, she's always after the truth. Next card we have is People Pleaser. This can get us into trouble if we're not on the right side of the tracks of that. So somewhere here, this can affect our outcome. The fact that we may please other people more than ourselves. I feel like maybe this is part of the relationship that we put aside, we didn't deal with. Next card is the Three of Swords. Well, there you go. This is this woman, like this man and this, this man and this woman are a couple. And he stabbed this man here that's lying on the floor because it was a threat to his relationship. But the woman didn't stand by him. She went and stand by the guy that got stabbed. So loyalties are misplaced here. The man thought that she would kind of cuddle up to him and say, thank you for saving me from this rotten man, or whatever. But the thing is her loyalties were outside of the relationship. So again, gender, whatever fits. And again, this won't relate to every single Leo in the universe. But there's something here, third-party scenario, and our loyalties lie with them when our partner actually feels like the loyalty should be lying with us, and it's kind of shocking. But we may have been people-pleasing, and that may be part of the reason why there's confusion. Trying to please a partner more than we please ourselves in some kind of way. Next card, Two of Pentacles. That's about a surprise. I feel like it's a surprise visit, or the sense too I get is like, let's go and I'll give you a massage or something like that, right? So it's like a couple indulging in each other, but not just for the act itself, but for relaxation and, getting to know each other. So I feel like that's these two, is this too. Like they're going to go off and she's going to help him mend his wounds because of this in a certain way is what I'm getting. Next card, 11 of Swords. That is the Page of Swords. Just give me a minute. Man, I can't remember. I had to start memorizing this. Vigilance. Waiting for something to happen. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know where this sits, because this is almost like somebody dipped into a relationship knowing someone was not free to do this. But nonetheless, like, again, not planned, but dipped into knowing. We knew this person was attached in some kind of way. Maybe not happy, but whatever. So the 11 here, I feel like that's this guy waiting for things to hit the fan. That's what I'm getting. So this is stuff that can be batted away. It's on either end. The destiny here, this is the important one right down the center. We have celebrations. It may have happened at a celebration, or we may be going to a celebration where this person is at, or making plans to do this. We may have maybe had an indiscretion, meaning maybe it wasn't an intimate, full-on intimacy. Maybe it was just canoodling and whatnot. And now we're making plans to see them at, gatherings in the future. Next card, the Nine of Pentacles. That's the rock solid couple. These two have been together for years. They're known, da-da-da. This could be the one that's busting apart here. This could be the one that, man, but usually these two are really happy to be together, and they're loyal, and they're honest and trustworthy to each other. I don't get it. Next. Six of Pentacles. That's about depression. And I mean, this woman is drowning her sorrows in the drink, and then there's the apple is cut in half and then tied back together. But she's got a man in her life, but she's not happy. And then this one's happy. So somewhere here, we're going from a relationship we're not happy in to a relationship that we get along great with. But the interesting thing is that these two are attached to longevity. So it may be someone that we have a long history with as a friend, and may have crossed a line here instead of, right? And it may have happened at a celebration. I mean, I don't know who's going anywhere nowadays, but, or, a symbol of a celebration is just light and lively entertainment, like somewhere where we felt light and lively. May even been drinking just to a light degree. I don't feel anybody getting goofy with it, but, yeah, so the next card we get is the dud card. That is the Lover's card, no less. I put it in there when the fate of, when there's a placement that needs a card, but not a definition. Meaning, don't give me a wacky card because you're not supposed to know the information. There's something here that we're not supposed to know the future of. Is what I'm saying to spit it out here. We're in a relationship here. We're not happy in it at all, is really the sense that I'm getting. The fate of it maybe is unknown at this point. We may have had an indiscretion or affair with someone that, and the sense is that we just really trust and have a lot of good things like pride and dignity and respect and all of that. So it's interesting that it came to a degree where we're, cheating knowingly. So whatever, that's, the energy right there. That's the fate of it. And there's things here that we can't reveal, but there's a lot of loving feelings we got to deal with, and maybe a partner that we got to tell some truths to. The last piece, the peace sign here. Okay. So we're wanting to keep peace. And again, we got a people pleaser here, which is not, it can be good, but it may not be good when we're in a situation that needs to really get everything out on the table. Next card we get, Three of Wands. That talks about engagements. So we may have actually been engaged to someone. This is a woman. She's highly flattered. This man is on one knee and she's going to accept. So it may be a tight scenario where we actually got engaged to someone and then had an affair with someone else, or we were with someone, dating them or whatever, and now we're going to go to someone who the engagement is to that direction, that new direction. That may be. Okay. Next, there's an ending and a new beginning, that's for sure. Death is the end. I mean, that is it. Well, it can be the end of sex as well, which is what I got here. Somebody's not having any sex, but the thing is it seems like the relationship is just not, how do you say? It's not stable, no matter. Next card is the Six of Swords, which talks about movement away from. Yeah. So we ended it and we're moving away and going to someone who may bring us into an engagement zone and trying to keep the peace all the while is the sense I'm getting. Wow. That's heavy duty. Heavy duty scenario. So in the beginning, we had the plum, which is about overcoming challenges. Yeah, this would be a very challenging situation to deal with. And the love card we have here is demonstrate love. Find out what's important to the people you love and act on it. I feel like that's the thing. We got a people pleaser here that may be acting for others or in a way that accommodates others more than themselves. They just have to find out where their love is and go in that direction and demonstrate that. Because really the graceful thing to do here is just to express to the partner or whoever, in the mix that's out of the loop, express that to the partner. I feel like kind of this is already crashed and burned already, but now it's just a matter of going our separate ways physically, because we may be in a house or whatever, needing to move, or I don't know what the deal is. Or we may be single, but we're just whatever. So demonstrating love and overcoming challenges within the relationship to heavy energy. So good luck with that over the holidays. Not fun, a breakup and a get together, but the sense here is that somebody here is going to someone they feel rock solid with, and that's the key. That we got to feel, trustworthy and, dignity and all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully that helps you over the Christmas season. Take care, have fun, and be kind, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and stay safe.